Welcome to Ask Andy. This is the part of the show where I answer the questions that you have sent in to our Facebook page. Right, I've got a really serious question here, and it's from two people, from Resipole Farm Holiday Park, no name, and from Kathy Gormal, and they both ask, what is the legal position if you pull off the road in your van and you have a couple of drinks? Are you breaking the law because you're in charge of the vehicle? Does it matter where the keys are? Right, now I'm not a legal expert, I'm not a lawyer, but I can tell you what the Road Traffic Act says, and this is what the police go by. The Road Traffic Act 1988, Section 5, Part 1 says, if a person A, drives or attempts to drive a motor vehicle on a road or other public place, or B, is in charge of a motor vehicle on a road or other public place after consuming so much alcohol that the proportion of it in his breath, blood or urine exceeds the prescribed limit, he is guilty of an offence. However, it then goes on to say that it is a defence for a person charged with an offence under subsection 1b above to prove that at the time he is alleged to have committed the offence, the circumstances were such that there was no likelihood of his driving the vehicle whilst the proportion of alcohol in his breath, blood or urine remained likely to exceed the prescribed limit. What that means is that at the end of the day, it's all down to the policeman who stops you. If you can prove to the policeman so that he's happy, or she's happy of course, that you are not going to be driving the vehicle after having consumed alcohol, then they are quite at liberty to just leave you alone. If they think that you are going to be driving away after having consumed alcohol, or that there might be a possibility that you will, then they are certainly within their rights to arrest you. However, what I do is not take the risk. I often find myself out in the middle of nowhere and I want to have a small drink. So often I might go to a pub to have that drink and I ask them, is it okay if I sleep in the car park? And I've never once been refused. You can also sleep in other places off the public highway. And as long as you get permission and you're not doing anything wrong, then you're not on the highway and you can't be prosecuted. So I think the advice is to be really careful, and if I were you, I wouldn't actually take the risk. Diane Stiles has got a really important question. She's a big Sting fan, and she writes to me and says, should I have my toast done on one side, like Sting, like in the song, An Englishman in New York? Well, if you're a Sting fan, you can have your toast any way you want it, as far as I'm concerned. But normal, sensible, intelligent people always toast their toast on both sides, okay? Yeah.